Hello, my ginger loves. Welcome to Tea Time with Josh. I am your co-host, Josh. Remember that I'm not for everyone, and neither is this reading, so take what's yours, don't steal what's not. There was a whole debacle with the first reading I recorded. Somebody did not want to acknowledge that they have an ego death. So there's going to be two parts, because they really tried to keep it. They first cut the camera off, dropping cars. It was just a lot happening. Because somebody really don't want to do it. But guess what? God already said that you are. So there's that. Ain't nothing I can do about that. I'm just a messenger. Just telling you what's happening. Trying to help you get prepared. And what you do with that information has zero to do with me. Anyway, we're going to try to do another one and see what happens. On the bottom, we have awakening. So somebody, number 40, somebody maybe 40 years old, somebody is about to birth something. Something that gives you great joy. Could be a child, like literally give birth. Or it could just be, that you've gone through some kind of awakening, and now that you up, you can't go back to sleep. And everything is about to change. Everything's going to start working for you. Somebody, may resonate with water goddesses. We have Mama Yemaya here. She is the protector over children and mothers. She is the mother of the Orisha, I believe. So someone, you may need to also go to the beach or a lake or something and get your feet in the water. Okay. Somebody might need to touch some water. If you don't have access, maybe, take some sort of spiritual bath or something. What's this? You have shame, grounding, and desire. You have resistance. Someone has really been fighting, releasing some shame about something. And you may not consciously be holding on to it, but you are holding on to it. Because of the resistance is blocking your creativity. Somebody might need to do some sacral chakra work. May need to get outside, walk in the grass, listen to some root chakra music. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Londrell. I really love him. He's like in that genre with Janae Aiko. Sort of, kind of. But he has, some really good music for like grounding. And so that may be something someone needs to listen to, but you need to ground yourself because your creativity is blocked because of this resistance to releasing the shame, whatever you have shame about. Maybe it was something that you wanted, something that you desired to do, because we do have desire out here. And maybe it's something that's taboo or something looked at as sacred lust coming out. So listen, someone may be being called to do work in regard to sexuality, in regards to sex. And quite frankly, your family may have been giving you shit about it. They may have tried to make you feel a ways because of your desire to delve into this type of work. But this may stem from some sort of childhood or past experience where you lost your power. Excuse me. And now that you've gotten older, maybe you've gone to counseling or therapy or something, and you've had some healing around whatever the situation was. You've turned that thing, whatever this is, into something that will help you to help others. Helping others when you are a healer sometimes is healing for you as well. It helps you to stay grounded and to acknowledge where you need to do more work. It also helps in your healing to be able to talk about things that have happened to you, not just so that people know that they're not alone, but so you're reminded that you're not alone either. That there are others who have gone through similar situations or had things happen to them that also happened to you, and not trauma bonding, but through sharing your experience and how you were able to overcome helps others to regain their power, and it helps you to stay in a place of power so that whatever this is doesn't consume you or take you over. And I feel like this is what that is. There's a girl that I used to follow on Instagram a very long time ago, like years ago. And she helps women. I'm not sure about men, but I do know women, at least when she first started, with taking their sexual power back, with not feeling powerless and not feeling like it's dirty to love sex or to desire sex, to want to use their femininity in a powerful way. Okay? You have dark divine feminines, okay? And they don't misuse their power. It's not a Jezebel spirit, it's a Lilith spirit, okay? And so this is the kind of energy that I'm getting from this. Someone, your family, your friends, people close to you, people who know you, they may be trying to shame you about whatever this is. I can't show y'all this sacred lust card because she's naked, but she's standing in her power. This Katesh, this sacred lust, this is about this goddess that she had a husband and she had lovers because her husband had lovers and she wasn't going to be left out. They didn't have an open marriage. It wasn't that type of situation where they talked about it and they decided that they were going to have this. This was just, a man being a man. So she decided that, well, I'm not satisfied, so I'm going to get me some boyfriends too. And that's just the way it was. And she didn't apologize for it. She didn't let anyone shame her or make her feel bad for it. This is that type of energy that you're needing to use your divine feminine energy positively, but in a way that you get your power back. And don't let anybody shame you into making you feel bad about your sexuality and how you embrace it, how you feel about your body, how you feel about your presence and what you have to offer. And if you decide that, you want more than one lover, be safe. Make sure you're honest with everyone. And do what you do. And that's just it. Y'all know y'all know who's coming to my mind? I've been binging Living Single, Maxine Shaw, Attorney at Law. That's what's coming to my head. this is that her kind of energy. She was powerful, she was successful, she had her own money. She lived her life and she enjoyed it, and she didn't let anyone shame her for being in that energy. She had her affairs, she had her little tryst, and at the end, she ended up with Kyle. And they were two sides of the same coin. They were the same person, just one male and one female. And it worked out just fine. So this may be, like a side message, but I just feel like don't allow anyone to shame you for what it is that you may be being called to do. This may be something that someone is being called to, that you're being called to teach women, feminine energies, how to use their feminine energy in a productive way, in a powerful way. And it might be to help them to stop resisting and to release any shame they have around things that have happened to them. It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual abuse, or assault. It could just be that they, gave themselves to people who did not deserve them, to people who used them and mistreated them. And they began to feel powerless because the more they gave their sacred sexual energy away, the more that divine energy, that loving energy, that nurturing energy was sucked out of them, leaving them feeling powerless. And so you may be being called to help people to regain their power and to not be ashamed around their past, and to just use it as a way to grow and to heal, and use that part of their story in order to be whoever it is they're being called to be. But I feel like this is for someone specific. You are being called to use your past, okay, your sexual energy as a teaching tool to help women, especially feminines, to be able to regain their power, to go after their desires, and to know that there's nothing shameful about that. And on the bottom, truth. Spirit said that's the truth. So I don't know who this message is for, but don't let anyone make you feel ashamed about your past, because it's just that, your past. And use it as a way to catapult you into your future. Someone may need to do some grounding work. You may need to do some sacral chakra healing so that you can get to a place where you're comfortable with speaking your truth, and where you're comfortable with telling your story and allowing yourself to be free to share your experiences, so that there is no shame attached to it. The number 19, number 3, number 8, number 22, number 12, or number 26 might be significant for someone. If this resonated for you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, please thumbs up the video. Thank you so much. Leave me comments if you're not ashamed, if you're not afraid. If you are, that's okay too. We all have to get where we need to get in our own time. But thank you so much for your love, for your support. Thank you so much for your grace. I hope everyone took advantage of this full moon in Scorpio that we just had, to release and to free yourself from past, from things that no longer are serving you. The full moon is for releasing, and the full moon in Scorpio may have brought up some things that you have some shame around, some things that you're feeling a ways about, things that you've suppressed. And I encourage you to let those things go so that you can move forward in power. I love y'all. I hope y'all have the most wonderful rest of the day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.